Hi everyone, this is Michelle Lightworker, and thank you for tuning in to today's reading and for the week, running all the way from the 27th of July all the way to the 2nd of August. Due to some technical difficulties, I actually have pulled the cards today. Now, let me tell you which ones I pulled. First of all, I felt really guided to use Ian White's Bushflower Remedies cards and Doreen Virtue's beautiful daily guidance cards, angel cards, and the last but not least, beautiful miracle cards by Marianne Williamson, which I picked up at her recent workshop down in Brisbane, Melbourne actually. So, first one I picked up was Wedding Bush, which was commitment to any area of life. The second one I picked up was Steady Progress, and it says we acknowledge you for your progress you've made in remembering, I might have to read it this way, remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. That's very powerful. And the last one I picked up was A Healthy Society from Marianne Williamson's deck. A healthy, vital society is not one in which we all agree. It is one in which those who disagree can do so with honour and respect for other people's opinions and an appreciation of our shared humanity. Okay, so what I got from all of that information coming through was extremely connected to our solar plexus and our ability to connect with our infinite potential and our ability to feel like we are actually on this journey of enlightenment and to acknowledge that, to really feel that there is a unity with everybody else that are also on that connected journey, no matter what level of consciousness that we're coming from at this moment in time, or that person is coming from at this moment in time, to have an honour and a respect for the journey that we're all on and the different levels of consciousness that we're all on too, and not to see this really opposed sort of I'm better than you stuff running. I'm so spiritual, so I'm so enlightened, so therefore, I must be better than you. Not at all. To be able to say every stage of enlightenment and every stage of consciousness is so important for the journey that, we can't make judgments and place judgments on where people are. We certainly do, and unfortunately that is when we don't get such a healthy society. We get a very judgmental, opinionated, narrow-minded, attached to our thing society, judging your thing society. So what I'm getting is that we acknowledge our resonance and our consciousness more by knowing that we're not better than other people's, but when we actually have that commitment to self and commitment to our own resonance, we're able to let go, love people, live and let live, know that they are actually exactly where they're meant to be right now for them and for us. Because when we actually feel this kind of dissonance and this, I don't quite feel quite right with in this story over here, we can actually say, well, where am I being called? Okay, if I'm being called over here, then I just need to work on my letting go of attachment to the potentiality. Because as light workers and as people that become conscious, what we become conscious of is the potentiality in people. We become conscious of how amazing everybody is and how amazing that what they can step into. And sometimes we get attached to that happening for people on a certain timeline. We actually put ourselves back to somewhere where we're not resonating in the hope that they'll catch up, in the hope that they'll resonate there with us, because we're attached to them. We're attached to that outcome of their consciousness evolving. And instead of acknowledging that it is actually steady progress, and part of our progress is actually letting go of where people are and having more of a heart connection and a love for people wherever they're at, without feeling like we have to rescue them, without feeling like we have to wait for them, where we're able to love but also honour ourselves as well. And that includes being really backing ourselves and not sort of pulling the plug on things that we want to do. The three areas that I tend to focus on in in really feeling as if I'm earthing my intentionality would be my belief in my value, my intention to follow through with what I value for myself, and then I manifest it. So it's like an equation, and I write about this in level 7 of the Lightworker Practitioner training, that belief plus intention equals manifestation, the BIM, the equation, and I feel like that's true for us in life as well. We tend to say, I'll wait for the time, I'll wait till I have space for it, I'll wait till I have the money for it. And we don't actually back ourselves by earthing our intentions. We believe that we need to do something, but we don't set the intention by physically bringing that down to earth, and then therefore we don't manifest the resources to do that. Whereas, have you ever gone in through life and gone, I really believe this is what I need to do, I'm going to do it, that's intention, you put the money down for it, and then all of a sudden you get the money back because you manifested it for yourself through some other means, and the intention manifested it back into you. So that for me feels like we create not only a healthy society for the outside of ourselves, but also our inside of ourselves too, because we can bound ourselves up in knots trying to please everyone and waiting for people and waiting till we have the time to do what we want to do and waiting for the money and waiting for the space. But the thing is that true intention means we carve it out. We actually can pray for the help to actually carve it out, but we actually have that intention. So I'd like you to all go into your week this week, whereas last week we were very much inward. This week it feels like, yes, that inward has served a purpose to really connect with and claim our sense of value. And we then look at the action steps, take that into a space, create a space for yourself, make a time for yourself, set an intention for yourself to honour yourself, and ask Spirit, what is the thing that I need to move into in my life to value myself more? It's because that is what creates this healthy society. That is what I need to do. I need to commit to this, and I need to commit to the area of life that I'm actually called to step up in my resonance. So I hope you enjoy your week. I'm looking forward to the Crash Course in Enlightenment on Thursday evening. It is sold out, but I do have another workshop coming up on the 27th of August in the evening from 6 to 8:30 if you want to join me. And lots of love and blessings to you all. And also excitedly, we have Lightworker Practitioner certification on the 5th and 6th weekend in September. So hope you can join us there if you're guided to come along, or give us a call if you want to know more information about that. I'm more than happy to talk about it. Okay, lots of love and light, everyone. Have a beautiful week. Love and light, love and life. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. Talk soon.